I'm live. Joe Biden has dropped out of the race. I figured all along that was going to happen. But you know what I think? Hey, Barbara, how you doing, dear? Joe Biden dropped out of the race. I figured he would. But the question is now, they say Barack Obama's pulling the strings. I don't think Kamala Harris is going to get the nomination to run. Matter of fact, it wouldn't surprise me a bit if Hillary Clinton don't get in there somehow. Because she's already said, yeah, I know Biden endorsed Harris, but I don't think the rest of that Democratic Party is going to go for it. People don't like her. I don't know. This whole dang election just stinks to high heaven. Everything about it. Also, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not saying this will happen, but I wouldn't be surprised if, well, what the heck was I going to say? Oh, okay. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't force Joe Biden to resign the presidency. And I think they would like to be able to say that the Democratic Party had the first black woman president. I heard that on one of these talk shows. Maybe it's something to it. I don't know. Maybe something to it. But I'll tell you right now, that assassination attempt last week stinks to high heaven. And I'm scared. I've been watching every rally he's done since then. I'm scared to death that somebody will try to kill him again. And I think, hey, Amy, Terry, I think that if it turns out Trump gets actually killed, I believe there will be so much civil unrest if that happened. But I've been looking at some of these people on the Democrat side that's in the news media, like Joy Reid. That woman's so stupid. They're actually paying her a lot of money to get on that show and spout that stuff out like that. I don't know. I need to quit watching so much of that. I just fixed me a big old pot of pinto beans with bacon in it. And I also fixed a Boston butt pork roast. My daughter loves, she likes to put mixed barbecue with that, make pulled pork out of it. I like it just plain. Well, I think he really ought to just resign the presidency. If he's not fit to run, get another term, then why is he fit to finish up these 6 months? We don't know the truth of what's going on there. I bet his wife, you know, Dr. Jill Biden, she ain't no doctor. I bet she's really PO'd about it. She wanted another 4 years. Um, but that's where everything's at right now. I wish my hearing aid would get here. I'm so sick of this. I get out and I can't hear nobody. And people don't like it when they have to get down close to my ear and talk real loud, which I don't blame them. I wouldn't like it either. I think I'm gonna take in the morning. I got some stuff that's 6 pot, 6.5, 6.5% oh Lord, what is it? What is it? When you buy it in the store, it's only about 2 or 3%. This is pretty strong. I'm gonna try to see if it'll help to clean that ear out a little bit. Uh, I've been sick for the last 3 or 4 days, and I think it's because I was eating so much of that Pepto, or not Pepto, but um, um, oh man, um, yogurt. I was eating it for breakfast, for lunch, even dinner. I love that stuff. But I was eating too much of it, and it really worked on my stomach. And I've had the runs. Not as bad as it was, but I've been taking these Pepto Bismol uh, liquid caps. I had 8 of them. I took 6 of them in the last 2 days. But I've been eating solid food today, so maybe I'll get all right. Trying to see if I'm missing anybody. I'm sure enjoying them hats Where the heck are, oh, there they are. These hats that Barbara made for me. And see, I have to keep a light on in my bedroom. Not a bright one, but enough that it's hard for me to sleep unless I've been covered up my face with the blanket. Now, I put this hat on. Instead of pulling the blanket up over my face, I do this number. And that works great. I never seen I never seen knitted toboggans or hats like this before. These are double thickness. And I'm assuming she makes one long sleeve and then pulls it up in here and ties it off. And they're warm. I never seen them double like that. But I love them, both of them. I noticed my daughter running around with one on today. She may be fixing to try and lay claim to it. But I sure like these things. Plus, when they got here, there was a $20 bill stuck in one of the hats. And I went and bought stuff. I bought me some artificial sweetener because I've been sweetening my coffee with sugar. And I bought some of these flavored drink mixes. This is called Zero Sugar Crush Watermelon Flavor. Problem with these, I just now noticed, the packs my daughter's been bringing has got 10 packs in there. This thing's only got 6. So that only make me 12 drinks. And there's some other things I bought, I can't think of it. But I didn't spend it all. Still got $6 left. Oh man, I shouldn't eat that pork a while ago. That thing. I like a lot of fat on my pork. Bad for me. But I need to start. I'm going to start eliminating every video that I think might be got YouTube ticked off at me. And then in September, I can appeal it again. Well, I hadn't appealed it before. But I see my cat in the back. See that? There are 2 of them laying up there. Hey, Salt and Pepper. Um, I wish I could afford to go over to Ocala Oaks, where it's a rehab place I was in. And see if they would be open to letting me come in there maybe once a week and them give me a bath. I'm in a good bath. Because I'm not getting a good bath here, even with my daughter's help and everything. I don't guess it would do that. I thought about, that building I've been looking at over next to Family Dollar that's for sale? I thought about how nice would that be if I could buy that piece of property and set up a senior bath center and have people in there that can give these seniors baths and everything, charge them so much. You probably, if their doctor prescribed it, their Medicare would probably pay for it. But you'd probably have to charge them about $100 to do it because you got overhead, you got people that's in there working and everything. I just wonder if I could purchase that building, I would go meet with a bunch of doctors and see if they would invest in going into overhead on it and getting everything set up. Yeah, is that a crazy idea? I don't think so. Because I know if I'm having this hard a time getting a good bath, there's got to be a whole lot more people out there doing it. But you would have to have female aides, or not nurses, but caretakers. You could have men too, but the man can only give a man a bath. He can't give a woman a bath, which I can understand the point of that. Um, but I'll tell you, that last bath I got in there before I got out, that was so fantastic. I mean, every nook and cranny got washed. And then there was one day in there I had to have a bowel movement, and they didn't come get me right away. And when they finally come in there to take me to the bathroom, I said, and it was that lady that I've been friends with for 20 something years. I said, Chris, I've shit all over myself. And she's like, Lord, don't worry about it, And took me in there and cleaned me up. It was a mess. I mean, uh, I seen all that. And I said, oh my gosh, don't worry about it, Russell. I never thought that lady'd be giving me a bath. She was when I had my Boy Scout troop and I was a scoutmaster, she was my assistant scoutmaster. Yep. I had to take that over to the scoutmaster because the scoutmaster before me, he never could go on these camping trips because he didn't have enough volunteers to go, adult supervision. And I chimed in. I said, what was his name? Jeff. I said, Jeff, you got plenty of help. And I was referring to there was plenty of women that would go. Shoot, there was Robbie, there was Chris, there was the other woman I can't remember, had 4, plus 3 or 4 adult males. And he started chiming in, that's against my religion. I don't want no women on these camping outs. So I was on the board, and we realized that either he needs to agree to do that or step down. And when we told him that, he just said, I'm done. He threw down the keys and everything. Never seen him back in there. So we had this one guy that took it over, and he was like a fish out of water on it. So then it was up to me. I took it over. I stayed Scoutmaster for about 6 months. And I'm not Scoutmaster material. And I decided to shut the troop down and have everybody go over to 563 and join that troop. And that was the best move we ever made. We was in 504. We went to 563. Best move we ever made. Donovan excelled over there. He really, he, even though every 6 months they would vote on electing a new senior patrol leader. They wanted all the boys to have a shot at it. And Donovan got elected that 1 month. So he was on there for 6 months. He did good. He did good. Um, I reckon I may go out for a ride tomorrow. I need to get my daughter to shave me. I ain't going no more beards. I got 5 in here, and I got 5 thumbs up. How about that? Is there somebody on here that I ain't? They one alone. Yes, one long tube. Yep, that's what you did. 300. How long does it take you to knit one of them, Barbara? That's a that's a lot of how long it take you to knit one? I tell you what, I wish there was somewhere where I could go and take a bath. Well, I haven't seen a nurse in a week. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with home health care. Gatorade. I can't afford Gatorade. I have to buy that uh, off brand. Matter of fact, I might go buy me a quart of that tomorrow. 45. You knit one of them in 45 minutes? Good Lord. That's moving. Well, I had an appointment this next Thursday at the doctor, and I looked up the schedule on my health app to see what time it was. It's been canceled. This is the last 3 times they canceled, and I don't get no explanation or nothing. So I know. Hold on a minute. Let me look at something. Let me look at something. I got something today, and it's Gab Metformin and gabapentin and hydrazine, alloglypitin, I think that's the way you pronounce it, show yeah, alloglypitin. What? Holy crap, wait a minute. They sent me 2 bottles of that. Got a seal on it. Well, I started to say I was running out of gabapentin, but I got that's when nerve pain in my foot. Um, I would love to put up a Trump sign in my yard, but that's just asking for trouble. You know, way back when I was a kid and everything, people didn't get all upset about Democrats and Republicans. It didn't happen. I mean, they joke around about, he's a Democrat, he's a Republican. But now, they want to fight about it. And every time I see a rally with Trump, I'm holding my breath. The last rally I looked at, there was a loud noise, Trump flinched, and I'm thinking, oh my God, they shot him. And really, I'm telling my daughter, she don't like to go to the food bank much. I think she ought to go. She'd go to one on Tuesday, she'd go to one on Wednesday, and she'd go to one on Thursday. And load up. We don't need it that like that, but I'm just saying, Lord help that it doesn't do that. But if somebody takes another shot at Trump and it kills him, there will be so much civil unrest about it, and it could possibly cut off supplies of stuff like your meds, your food. Those truckers should go on a strike like they did the other time about Trump. I'm just saying, Lord help, I don't. I get nervous every time I see him out there. And that woman that was in charge, and those people that was there, they weren't even Secret Service. They were Homeland Security. Them women, they weren't Secret Service. And I really don't think that there should be like a 5'2" woman trying to protect or shield a 6'2" man. That's crazy. They can't fit. They're not physically. Well, they're just not. It's not. It don't work. And those 2 ladies, they were Homeland Security. They weren't Secret Service. And most every one of them people that was there wasn't Secret Service. It was Homeland Security. And at first, that woman that's in charge of Secret Service, she claimed that they was never requested extra help or anything, which it come out that yes, they did. It's all in the records. And I don't think she's got no business running that. And you can bet you, if Trump's elected, that woman will be out of a job pronto. She'll get fired. I think she knows that. And I think it still looks like to me, it still smells like the reason they didn't take that shooter out, they had several minutes there to take him out. Had done it, see him up there with a rifle and all that stuff. I think they was waiting to let him take a shot, hoping that he would kill Trump. So after he took a shot Trump, then they took him out. Doesn't make sense. Yeah, I'm fixing. What happened? What happened?